Rock here. Welcome to trimester 3 of biology. Definitely an interesting start to the trimester, but thank you for being patient, and we're going to do our best to make the most of this. So, this is going. The purpose of this video is going to be two things. One is going to explain what distance learning is, and then two, it's going to go over what the agenda is for today and for the remaining days of distance learning. So, number one. What is distance learning? It is our response to the school shutdowns because of the coronavirus. So we've broken it down into day 1 and day 2. So really, every single day, you're only going to have 4 classes. On day 1, you're going to have your English class, your science class, your design class, and your art class. So 4 classes on day 1, science being one of them. And then on day 2, you'll have math, individuals in society, your language, so either Spanish or French, and then PE. So another thing that you would want to know about distance learning is that through this time, we're actually going to be taking attendance as well. And the way we're going to be doing that is through something called Do Now. And in science, we're going just to be doing that through a daily question. So, if you look at your weekly agenda right now, you're going to see a document, a link, and it's highlighted. It's daily question response. And you need to answer the daily question for today by 2 p.m. today in order for us to get your attendance. So every single class, your English class today, your design class today, all of them are going to have a do now that you need to do at the beginning of the class and specifically before 2 p.m. in order for us to take your attendance. So just please be aware of that. As soon as you're done with this video, you should click on the daily question response and you should fill it out. So the next thing that we want to do is go over the agenda for your science class today, for biology today. So with that, there's always going to be a teacher intro video. So either I or Cornell are going to make a video and explain just what the agenda is, and then we're also going to do what the daily question is for the day in these videos. So with that, today's daily question, being that it's the beginning of the trimester and I don't even know some of you guys, is tell me something I don't already know about you. So if I've had you for 2 tries, tell me a fun fact about you maybe that I don't know. And then if this is the first time I've had you as a student, tell me something I don't know about you. So that way I can get to know you a little better at the beginning of the trimester. The next thing is going to be, we have if you go to Schoology, you go to your biology class, you're going to see just one document, one link, and it's Distance Learning Weekly Agenda. And we really wanted that to be for you, a one-stop shop to see everything that you need to do for every single day. And then we've broken it down by the day and we give you a weekly agenda just like we did in trimester 1 and trimester 2. So the link that you have for your weekly agenda is everything that you're going to need. It's going to direct you. It's going to tell you when things are due. So really follow that closely. On your end, just as far as a student and learning in this time, I know this is an atypical or not normal way of learning, but really try to do your best to learn what we're learning about this trimester. The unit that we're going to be doing during this time is evolution. So through all of this, we really still want to try to promote learning and do our best to learn. So with that, be accountable for your learning, be following along every other day for science. And if you have any questions at all, you can reach me through Schoology. So Schoology has a little messaging center, and you could just write me a message if you're confused on an assignment or you don't get a concept, and I'll do my best to respond and help you out. So that's how you get a hold of me during this time, is just go through Schoology, go through the messaging, and then I'll get back to you. Other things that I want to say. Okay, so we're going to continue to do our notes, our videos. There is something unfortunate with this though, and that's the note sheets. So we try to create solutions for this, but there is really no way around it. With the note sheets, if you have a printer at your house, we attached a link to the note sheets so that you can print them off. Now, I'm aware that many of you probably don't have a printer at your house. Probably majority of you don't. So with that, the bad news would be For your videos, you do need to write out your notes by hand. So I know that's unfortunate, but like I said, we are really trying to do our best to make learning happen during this time, and we weren't able to get you a copy of those note sheets. So we provided a link. If you have a printer, you have a friend that has a printer or whatever, you can print them off, but if not, you're just doing the notes by hand. And then finally, just talking about today and what we're learning about. So we are doing evolution as the unit. We're going to be starting off with a coronavirus video that explains what the coronavirus is and actually how it's evolved over time. So we're going to tie it to evolution. And then the other thing we're going to ask you to do today is we're going to ask you to fill out a Google form. It's an evolution response form, and just to see what you think you know and what you want to know about evolution. So evolution is one of those topics that is a little controversial just because there's some religious backgrounds that might come up against this topic, and we'll definitely talk about that in future videos. But I just want to gauge where we're at as a class with evolution right now. So fill out the evolution response form after you're done watching the coronavirus video. And then finally, we're going to do our first video note sheet today. So it's Intro to Evolution. We're going to be learning about Darwin. And then we do want you to take notes. If you have a printer for your note sheets, you can print them off. If not, you just got to do them by hand. So I'm sorry about that. Final reminder, when this video is done, when it's over, go to the daily question response form. Answer the daily question, which is, tell me something I don't know about you. Because this is the beginning of the tribe, and I want to get to know you better. So that way I can get your attendance. And you need to do that by 2 p.m. and you need to do that for your other classes too. You need to do that for language lit today, English. You need to do that for design, and you need to do that for your art class. So do now, do the daily question when this video is over. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Stay healthy, and yeah, have a great day.